At approximately 1:43 in the afternoon, the Newton police received a 911 call from a candy store located on Lincoln Street in Newton. The initial report was of a robbery. Two Newton police officers, one in plain clothes, one uniformed officer, were first on the scene. They happened to be nearby. They located a 28-year-old male who was a resident of the apartments above the candy store in possession of a knife. After the police arrived on the scene, that man fled upstairs in that building and was pursued by the police to the third floor. Police called for backup, including additional police officers and a mental health clinician. Those officers arrived. They included Newton police officers as well as two Massachusetts State Police troopers who had been working a uniform detail nearby on Commonwealth Avenue. During the subsequent interaction, the Newton police deployed less than lethal force using a beanbag shotgun. At 2:01 p.m., one of the state troopers who had responded deployed a taser. Both of those uses of non-lethal force were unsuccessful in subduing the suspect. Two Newton police officers then fired their service weapon, striking the man carrying the knife. At approximately 2:13, having received that report of shots fired, the individual was shortly taken to Newton Wellesley Hospital, where he was later pronounced dead of his injuries. Several officers have been taken to the hospital. No officers sustained serious injuries during that incident. The name of that individual who was shot is being withheld pending next of kin notification. We are still in the very early stages of this investigation, and all of the additional facts and circumstances of the altercation, which you will want to ask me about, are part of that investigation. We will have additional information to release to you as soon as it becomes available. I'm now going to turn it over to Colonel Mason.
Thank you, DA. So while saddened by the loss of life from today's incident, I'm grateful that no other members of the public or law enforcement were injured, seriously injured during this incident. As the DA highlighted, numerous de-escalation attempts were made. There was an attempt to slow down the pace of the incident. There was also an attempt to utilize use of less than lethal force tactics. Unfortunately, none of those were successful, and the officers were forced to do what they ended up doing. I can add to this that two of the troopers went to Newton Wellesley Hospital for evaluation, both for stress evaluation and one for a persistent ringing in the ear due to his proximity to the discharge of the firearms.